Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I eat in a day to lose some fat and maintain, hopefully build some muscle, all while eating some healthy, delicious plant-based meals. So I'm just getting ready to go to the gym right now, and I'm going to have a little something before I go, because I've been finding that if I do eat something small before I go to the gym, not only do I have great energy and I have a great workout, but I also don't tend to eat as much later on in the day. So I'm gonna try and front load my calories a little bit today, eat more during the beginning of the day than I am at the end. I think that's pretty good for weight loss and that sort of stuff. So over the winter, I tend to get a little carried away with my cooking and my eating. And I always put on a couple extra pounds. So I'm sure a lot of you are in the same boat that I wanna lose a few before summer comes. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I don't have a lot to lose, something like probably another maybe 5 or 10 pounds. I've already lost 6 just doing what I'm doing. So something's working. So as usual, I started my day with a bunch of water. I always like to get hydrated in the morning. And then on days where I'm working out, I also like to have some beetroot crystals. So I know I've gone over this a bunch on the channel before and talked about it. Basically, they're really great for athletic performance. It's really good for helping to get a good workout, get a good pump in the gym, and just crushing it. So what I basically do when I'm trying to cut a little bit of weight is that I just make sure that my protein intake stays high and that I don't eat too many calories, and then also increase my activity levels. So one way I do that is just to make sure that I have a good source of protein at each meal, and then just increase the amount of fresh fruit and vegetables that I'm having, and try not to eat too much of the more calorie rich part of my meals, which is usually rice and pastas, and then things like nut butters, which is why I'm going to have some of this morning, which is powdered peanut butter. So if you guys remember, last week I did the protein tier list video, and a lot of you commented and said, why didn't you include powdered peanut butter? Well, to be honest with you, I've never really had it before. I never really thought to try it because we're kind of peanut butter connoisseurs in this household, and to step away from peanut butter, it just wasn't something that I was willing to do. But so many of you recommended it, so I thought this would be a good time to try it because, peanut butter is just so dense in calories. It's like 90 calories for just 1 tablespoon, where with this, 2 tablespoons is only 50 calories, and it has quite a bit more protein. I'm gonna mix up some of this. It's always a little finicky getting the amount of water versus peanut butter powder just right. And then I'm just gonna add some sliced banana and sliced strawberry. It's really good. Not as good as peanut butter, of course not, but it's a pretty good substitute considering the macros and how many calories and how much fat there is in this compared to regular peanut butter. So I'm gonna enjoy this and then get ready for the gym, and then Crystal and I are gonna head there, smash a workout. So I'm just initializing phase 2 of my pre-workout beverages. So this is the caffeinated pre-workout. Also has some other things in there to help with focus and that sort of stuff. But yeah, this gets you going. What is this? This thing's been tickling me the whole drive here. I was like, what is going on? I'm already agitated, hey? Ah, I thought it was you. Tickling my neck, and then you were over there. Do you want any?
I'll have a little sip.
Crystal just likes it for the taste. She doesn't really hit the pre-workouts too hard.
It tastes so good.
Yeah, it's like sour apple. It's the best.
Delicious.
So we've got Crystal with us, and you guys always request to see more of her in the videos. So here she is. What are we doing right now?
We're gonna go work out.
Yeah, we are. And what are you hitting today?
I'm gonna do full body. So a little bit of everything, I think.
Oh yeah, that sounds hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit chest and shoulders and probably some triceps. My favorite things to work out. Yeah.
So do you want to put some sweet music over this and get into the workout?
I think so. Let's go. So we had to stop and get a few groceries on the way home, and Crystal spotted these and she wanted to try them. She loves these sort of like little dry, crunchy kibbles. I'm not as big of a fan, but if they're good, I don't mind. So what are they?
These are the fava bean zesty cheddar flavor, which is actually vegan, so we haven't tried the cheddar flavor before.
No, we haven't.
The salt and vinegar flavor is really good. I think they make like a dill one that's so good.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right.
Bottoms up. Oh, they're quite cheesy.
Not bad. They have like that sourness of cheese.
Yeah, they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pretty dry, especially for after workout for me, but that's a good snack. Nice high protein.
I always think crank up the flavor a little bit, but they're quite nice. I'll definitely eat all of them.
So today for my post-workout meal, I think I'm gonna make a wrap. And I have these leftover sweet potatoes from yesterday. They were just baked in the oven. So I'm gonna start by chopping up some of these seitan sausages by Field Roast. These are awesome because the ingredients are pretty good and they're actually pretty high in protein as well. And you can eat them raw, which you definitely can't do with like regular meat sausages. And I'm just gonna saute that for a minute. And while that's cooking, I'm just gonna chop up some veggies to have in the wrap. So some bell pepper, green onion, cucumber, and some lettuce. All right, so these are all ready. So I've actually been using a new pan lately. This is a carbon steel pan, and it's pretty cool because it retains heat really well. It's naturally non-stick once it's seasoned really well, sort of like cast iron. And it's similar to cast iron, that it's like heavy, but it's not nearly as heavy as cast iron is, and it's made in like a slightly different way. But anyways, I keep meaning to do a video on like, cookware and on pans and that sort of stuff because I think it's pretty interesting. And we stopped using like non-stick a long time ago. And since I've moved to this and then stainless steel for other stuff, I really haven't looked back, and it's really fun to cook with. All right, so let's see how much we can fit into this wrap. This is the biggest like tortilla that we can get around here, so I'm gonna try and fill it up as much as I can. And then for a sauce, I'm just gonna have some of this plant-based queso with it. And I'm sure many of you guys have had this, but if you haven't and you can't find it in local stores, I actually have a video on how to make this at home yourself. And it's using really common ingredients. It's like cauliflower, it's got some nut butters and different things in it, but it is so good. It's gonna be amazing in here. Okay, I don't know if this is all gonna fit. Man, I always do this. Oh yeah, I got this. And then I'm just gonna throw it in the frying pan for just a minute or two just to brown it up a bit. And wow, those look beautiful. So I'm just gonna have that with a salad because the little wrap isn't gonna be enough and I like to feel full. So then on the salad, I'm just gonna have a little bit of this balsamic reduction. And then I might as well just top them with some of these zesty cheddar fava beans that we got at the store. Man, this is one good looking meal. All right, I can't wait to get into this wrap. Let me try it. Man, that is the best restaurant quality, as I like to say around here. If it's good enough that I'd be happy with it, if I ordered it at a restaurant, I call it restaurant quality. Then I'll try the salad. It'd be better with some tahini or tahini dressing or something like that. But when you're trying to cut calories and lose a couple pounds, every calorie definitely counts. And fat, as you know, has 9 calories per gram versus, like carbs and protein, which have 4 calories per gram. So it really adds up, especially with something like tahini. Still so good, especially with those crunchy fava beans. That definitely makes the salad. All right, so I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy the heck out of this. And then I think, because it's such a nice day out there and I'm trying to increase the amount of exercise and movement that I'm doing right now, Crystal and I are gonna go and play a new sport for us. We played it one time before, but we didn't really fully understand the rules. So I think we're gonna have even more fun playing this time. And then I might have a small snack before that. And then we've got to go on a bit of a mission to pick up an ingredient for dinner, and I'll take you guys along for that. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the day. I know I'm having fun. I always love filming these and sharing my meals with you to hopefully give you some ideas of different plant-based meals you can make at home yourself. Crystal, you've got to try this wrap. So check out the color of that. It's so purple. That's crazy. And it tastes just as good as it looks. So this is a really simple smoothie. Into a blender, I just threw a whole bunch of frozen blueberries, some flaxseed, a big scoop of the veg vanilla ice cream flavor plant protein, some creatine, and some water. vanilla and blueberry has to be one of my favorite flavor combinations. So I figured I'd make this just because it's gonna be a little while until we are eating dinner, and like I said before, Crystal and I are gonna go outside and get some exercise, so I just wanted something in my stomach before I get like too hungry. I don't wanna get hangry or anything like that. So I'm gonna drink this down, and then we're gonna get ready and go out and have some fun. All right, so check this out. We have a visitor in the neighbor's yard that we don't usually get quite this close to our house. Hello. That's pretty cool, big old deer. Excuse me. There's a deer outside. There's a deer outside, and you didn't even notice. You should go make a friend. All right, Crystal, what are we gonna go do?
We're gonna go play pickleball, which is like the #1 sport here.
Yeah.
Because we live in a retirement community and that's all everyone plays. It's fun.
It is, it's so fun. It's the fastest growing sport in America. But yeah, they just built these beautiful new courts near our house. And they used to be tennis courts and nobody really used them very much. And then they turned in, one of them they turned into 4 pickleball courts, and then the other one's still a tennis court here. But there's some people on it right now, so we'll try and kind of keep it a bit low key when we're filming, but it's gonna be pretty fun. We'll show you guys a couple rallies. We've only played one time, like I said, but I think we're pretty good already.
Well, let's hope so. Got the nice pickleball bag that came with our nice Costco set. Oh yeah.
Oh, look at those rackets.
Which color do you want?
I'm usually blue. I don't know. I'd like.
The cool thing with pickleball is that the ball is like a wiffle ball. So, I don't know. It's deceivingly hard to like hit this hard enough to like keep it in bounds, but not too hard. Because then if you hit it too hard, it goes out of bounds. That's like the key.
It definitely takes a little bit of finesse.
So I don't know about you guys, but
Okay.
I giggle a lot, so at everything I just giggle, so that's probably what you're gonna hear. Oh, dang it. Oh man, dang it. That was out.
So how do you feel about it so far?
I feel pretty good.
You are doing good. Seeing as you're like our second time playing. But yeah, super fun. If you guys play this, you should let us know in the comments down below, because it's definitely like a, I don't know, it's not like a cult thing, but like once you find out someone plays pickleball, you're like, oh yeah, you want to play together? We're actually playing with some of our friends tomorrow.
So we have to like actually practice.
Yeah, that's why we're out here. We're trying to get good so we can like take them down tomorrow.
Because one of our friends we're playing with plays quite often.
Yeah.
We got to show him the spice, you know? So.
All right, so check it out, 12 pounds of Butler soy curls. So there's this company called Vegan Supply, and they have like a giant online store. You can do like free pickup if you live in Vancouver, but because we live on Vancouver Island, you have to pay for shipping. So every once in a while, they come over here and do a drop off. So we took advantage and got a bunch of soy curls. And boom, not a usual treat that you'd see on this channel, but I had to try it.
So Derek saw that they had like vegan Kit Kats and vegan Reese's peanut butter cups, which
Yep.
were sold out by the time we made our order, which is really sad. But this
Yeah.
is a vegan Kit Kat, which I don't think we've
Never tried it.
never tried.
I've never seen
it.
this in Canada before.
No.
All right,
Bon
let's go.
appetit. Yep.
Oh, they're good.
Just like a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so nostalgic.
I was never much of a Kit Kat person myself. Like if, you know, when I was at the candy store or like a corner store, I wouldn't like reach for the Kit Kat. I wouldn't turn one down.
We were more like, I think we like the Reese's peanut butter cups. But
That would have been nice. But yeah, this is good. Anyways, let's get home and cook up some soy curls. That is so much soy curl. Oh my gosh. So we don't eat this all ourselves. Like we do eat most of it and it lasts us a little while, but we do give a lot away to friends and family and that sort of thing. So, all right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is rehydrate a bunch of soy curls in some warm water. So while I'm waiting for those to soak, I'm just gonna have some tea before my dinner. And this is nettle tea. And the reason why I'm having nettle tea is because I don't know if you guys experience allergies, but the pollen outside has been absolutely terrible. And luckily enough, I don't get like allergic like rhinitis or runny nose or anything like that at this time of year. It's just like my eyes, they get like so dry and itchy. And I think it's just like physically from all the pollen that's in the air. But if you didn't know, nettle tea acts as like, or nettle anything, even nettle supplements, acts as like a natural antihistamine. So if you have allergies, definitely try nettle. And it tastes so good too. It's almost like more like a soup broth than it is like a tea. I don't know why, but I just think that. I mean, it's not like salty or anything, but I don't know. It's just something so satiating about it. While the soy curls are still soaking, I'm actually just gonna fire some of these fire roasted vegetables onto a sheet pan and then throw these in the oven because they're gonna take a little bit longer than the soy curls, I think. And now for the soy curls. I'm gonna strain them and then try and squeeze out all the excess water and then back into that large mixing bowl. So I know what you're thinking. You're like, Derek, that is way too many soy curls for just 2 people. And you're probably right. So hopefully we have some leftovers, but I always like to cook a little bit extra so that there is some leftover. But with Crystal around, she can put away the soy products. So I don't know if there will be any leftovers. We'll see. So I'll often come up with my own seasoning to put on soy curls, but sometimes I just like something nice and simple. Barbecue sauce is really good, but we saw this in the store and it's some type of steak sauce. So I thought I might try this one today. So hopefully this doesn't take the whole bottle because this stuff was not cheap. And then what I like to do with obviously really clean hands is to just work the flavor into the soy curls. And then just onto a baking tray. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of soy curls. And I'm actually gonna add some extra black pepper just to really spice these up. All right, so while that stuff's cooking, I'm gonna make a bit of a salad dressing because I'm definitely gonna have some greens and stuff with it. And I'm gonna use some spices from this. I actually had a friend from the gym today give me and Crystal all these spices. And it's from the Silk Road Spice Merchant. And they are so fancy looking, but they're delicious. So there's a few different types in here, but the one I'm gonna use tonight, this Argentinian chimichurri spice. So I looked up what do people usually have chimichurri sauce with, and it's often had with steak and roasted vegetables. So I was like, this is perfect for tonight's dinner. It actually smells so good. So there's a recipe on the side how to make it, but I'm actually gonna substitute the olive oil out for a bit of tahini, and then it just asks for red wine vinegar and the seasoning and a bit of water, and that's it. So let's make that up. So I'm gonna start with just a bit of water. And then it asks for red wine vinegar, but I don't have that, but I do have rice wine vinegar, so I think this will be all right. Some of that as well. And I'm just gonna add the tahini and mix it up until I get the right consistency. Oh man, I think I added way too much liquid. Whoops. All right, now let's add that chimichurri spice. Oh yeah, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's like herby, smoky, and then yeah, nice and creamy from the tahini, a little bit of tang from that vinegar. This is really good. So for the salad, I'm just having some greens, bell pepper, cucumber, some grape tomatoes, and a few chopped olives. All right, so the salads are done. I've got bowls here for both Crystal and I, and now it's just time to fill it up with the good stuff. So I didn't show you guys, but I was actually cooking up some quinoa in some veggie broth while the other stuff was cooking in the oven. And then those perfectly crispy soy curls and the fire roasted vegetables. Top it with that chimichurri sauce, and that is one delicious looking meal. A little bit of that extra steak sauce on top of the soy curls, and that is one good looking meal. All right, so what to try first? I mean, obviously the soy curls. That is amazing. Definitely tastes like HP sauce. It's really good. And now that salad with the chimichurri dressing. Oh yeah, that is like one of my favorite tahini dressings I've ever made. And it was so simple. Didn't need any sweetness or any other spices other than that. A little vinegar, water, tahini. Man, that's amazing. Obviously the quinoa is gonna be good. Yeah, I love quinoa cooked in veggie broth. And then these fire roasted veggies. We get these from Costco, and if you guys see them, you have to try them. They're a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie, a lot more expensive than just like regular frozen vegetables, but boy, are they worth it for a nice change. This is why we hardly go out to eat. Like, I love cooking, first of all. I don't love cleaning up, but Crystal often helps with that. But when you can make food this good at home and it's this healthy, you know everything that's in it, like why would you eat out? All right, so I guess that is it for this video. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna try my hardest not to eat any snacks or anything after dinner because I don't need any more calories today, don't need any more protein, I don't need anything. So what's gonna benefit me the most is just eating this and then chilling, maybe having some water, some more tea or something like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it all the way to the end. If you did like it, definitely hit the like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the meals, and hopefully I gave you some ideas, some different things that you can make at home yourself. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to everybody that has, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye-bye. Here's some other videos of mine that I think you might like, and if you're looking for some delicious and healthy plant-based recipes, check out my new recipe ebook, Easy Vegan Comfort Meals. It contains over 60 plant-based recipes, lots of delicious sauces that I know you're gonna love. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the support.